Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Jazzy Time. In today's video, we are going to be making the other of this little fish earring. So let's get into the video and I'll tell you guys the materials that you need to make this. So the tools that I have a tiny itty bitty little scoop here. I have an earring hanger, a jump ring, an earring frame. I have two kinds of gold embellishments. One is a corkscrew seashell and the other is a gold starfish. I have a wax pen to pick up my embellishments. I have jewelry wire nippers, and I also have jewelry pliers as well. I have this glitter mix called The Fire Within. I got it from a swap quite some time ago. I'm going to use that as the sand. And the colors I have are teal, a dark teal, black and white. I have a base coat. I have a purplish blue, a thin consistency builder gel. This is what I'm going to be using to seal everything in. I also have my gel brush, a 7mm detail brush, and a cleanup brush. So let's make this earring. So I've taken a piece of plastic bag and cut it to fit my tile, and I have taped it down. I'm going to take my frame, the same as the other earring there, and I'm going to take my file and I'm going to rough up the inside of the wire. When I've done that, I'm going to clean it with some cleanser. So on this frame, there's a loop here. You can see that faces down to the inside of the frame. I want that to face down against my tile so that it doesn't get in the way. So now I'm going to lay my frame on my plastic, and what I'm going to do is take my base coat and I'm going to give myself a clear base, and I'm going to fill in the entire frame, also making sure that I brush over top of the wire just slightly so that I am creating sort of a window within the frame. Once it's filled, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. Now that we have a base, from about the middle downwards where the sand lies, I'm going to wipe the tacky layer off of this base coat, and there's a reason for that. So when I lay down my base coat and put the glitter inside of it, when I use my cleanup brush to form the shape of the sand, it doesn't stick to the tacky layer of the base coat and gives me a nice clean line of sand. So I'm taking the frame that's already made and I'm laying it next to it just so that I can get my sand lines the same. And I apologize about the video being so far away. I'm a little out of practice. I apologize about not zooming in at proper times. So please forgive me. So I'm sort of laying a rough base for the glitter. And I use just this tiny little scoop. I use about one and a little bit full scoops to make this sand area. And I just sprinkle it over the base coat. using very light taps with my finger, just like so. And then when I am happy with the shape, I'm going to use my cleanup brush, obviously, to make the shape match the other earring. When I'm happy, I will cure again for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. And now that that is all cured, I had literally forgotten my steps that I had just done making the first one, and I was just about to go in, as you can see me now, to do the seaweed part, but I'm going to stop myself very soon after I make like the first little seaweed swoosh. And I'm going to realize it right now. So I take that off. So before you do the seaweed, I'm going to take the purplish blue and base coat, and I'm going to mix them together, and I'm going to make the sheer blue that is supposed to represent the ocean water, and then I'm going to fill in the clear part of the window with that, and then I will cure that for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. And now that that is cured, and now I'm going to go in with both the dark teal and this sort of like seafoam greeny teal, and I'm going to make my little seaweed marks. I am going to zoom in very soon in the video so you guys can kind of see closer what's going on. But I just do the dark, and then I do the light over top of it, and then I will flash cure it for 30 seconds in my LED lamp. So now with the black and the white, I'm going to make the angelfish and the bubbles above the angelfish as well. Now before I cure the black, I'm going to use base coat, and I'm going to use that to apply the embellishments near the sand, or I should say the embellishments on the sand at the bottom of the earring, and then I will cure the whole thing for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. And now that everything and all my imagery is finished, I'm going to take the sheer brilliance and I'm going to float it over the top of the entire earring frame, making sure that I overlap onto the wire part of the frame as well. And I'm going to encapsulate the entire image, and I will cure that all for 99 seconds in my LED lamp. And now that that is cured, I am going to wipe the tacky layer off the sheer brilliance because it does have one. And now I can lift my frame off of the plastic. And the nice thing about doing anything gel wise, like over a plastic, once you've taken it off, for some reason it doesn't have a tacky layer, which is really kind of interesting. So now I just check my frame for like little sort of like flooded areas, as you can see there, and I'm just gonna take my file and lightly even it out so that it's not, you know, poking off the frame, but also not breaking the seal so that the gel comes off the frame if someone's wearing them. And now I'm going to take my little pliers and I'm going to take my jump ring, which is jumping away from me. And I'm going to use my pliers together, kind of like tweezers, and I'm going to open up my jump ring really wide. So I just twist it open. I'm going to put the earring and earring hook on it, and then I'm going to close the jump ring, and we have a full earring. So there it is, all complete, and here they are together as a set. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. There will be more of these coming because, like I said, this has been very therapeutic for me and keeping me in the right state of mind. So if you have any suggestions, leave them below. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos. Stay tuned and stay jazzy.